not many would have thought that Royal Challengers Bangalore would become the first side to book a berth in the final of the IPL 2016. In the first 10 games, they managed to win only four of those. The batting was clicking, but their bowling was struggling. They were struggling to get their combination right, but when they actually got it right when it mattered, and now, Daksh, they have done what even we wouldn't have thought at that stage of the tournament, becoming the first side to book a final spot now.
True. Sahil, in a way, if you see today's first qualifier was the microcosm of RCB's entire campaign. So by the 10th match, they were down and out.
Yeah.
They needed to win all those 4 matches basically to advance.
Yeah.
And today they had only 4 wickets left when Iqbal Abdullah joined the Villiers.
Yeah.
So in a way, RCB have gotten into this knack when their backs are to the wall that they bring out their best and they bring out their best.
Yeah.
And today it was not Virat Kohli's day, but such is the depth in their batting that even when all of their batsmen did not fire, there was AB de Villiers and he delivered.
Yeah, you know, AB de Villiers, everyone would have expected him to deliver with the goods, but that was some special effort by Iqbal Abdullah lower down the order. We all know that he has performed decently well in the domestic circuit, but that required some doing under pressure, especially against an attack like Gujarat and the likes of Dhaval Kulkarni and everyone just, you know, breathing fire at the start of the innings.
I mean, he was lucky in a way because Dhaval Kulkarni was not bowling at that time. Gujarat had exhausted that option pretty early on in their innings. But where, you know, his maturity came out was he was 9 of 16 balls at one point, and it looked like that he was dragging the run rate down. But from there, he turned it around and scored 20 odd in the next 9 deliveries. So it was amazing. I mean, having said that, the way AB set it up, you know, with those big hits in Praveen Kumar's over, that really helped. That brought the equation down to very manageable one. And after that, just Iqbal Abdullah, knowing that there is Chris Jordan, a good all-rounder, still to come, went for his shots, and that paid off.
And Daksh, you know, it was again a very clinical effort from AB de Villiers. We have seen it in the tournament, the way he has been performing, but the limelight has been hogged by Virat Kohli far in the tournament. But today it was AB de Villiers' turn to come up and, you know, lead the side from the front and nearly snatch victory from the jaws of defeat, as everyone would have been saying. It was a very special knock because he was very clinical right from the start. He was picking his spots. He was not panicking under pressure. There were some miscues, but the power was right behind the shots to help them, you know, sail over the rope. So it was pretty special, wasn't it?
Right. In previous time, I have seen AB de Villiers playing these kind of rear guard action, like in the World Cup 2015 against New Zealand. But that did not result in a victory. But today, I think he made sure that, you know, he sees it off. And he did pick his shots, and the way he paced the entire innings, he always knew that 158 is not a score that was not going to be chased if he stayed till end.
You are just too good overs away from momentum.
Yes, and if AB stays till the end, RCB were always going to win it. So I think he ensured that he stays there, and he picked and chose his spots and the bowlers he wanted to hit out against. Like he saw off Jadeja quite remarkably. And
then he punished Jakati because he eventually turned out to be a weak link in Gujarat attack. He went for, I guess, 45 runs, conceding 4 sixes in a so-called modest chase. He certainly did release some pressure there.
Right, poor man's Jadeja, I would call him. And this ploy just did not pay off. But what you know, surprised me the most about Gujarat's strategy was the fact that they consumed all of Dhaval Kulkarni's over very early on. By 8th over, I think he had finished his quota. He had taken his final 4 of the 4 wickets that he was going to take by the 6th over. And Dhaval Kulkarni has been one bowler who has been consistent for Gujarat. Not just this match, but if you see the entire tournament, he has been their best bowler. They should have kept him for the back end of the innings. But probably, I mean, it's all hindsight. You know, they must have thought that, you know, RCB are already half down and, you know,
and
leaning
one more
against the
wicket
rope.
Could have changed the complexion had he got someone like a AB or Watson probably.
Probably.
But and that's just speaking about the tactics. used by Gujarat for this game. I think something which certainly surprised me today again was, not having Dwayne Smith to capitalize in the power play overs, because again we saw Smith was there in the middle order, and in a pressure and a crunch game, you would want someone like a Dwayne Smith, who could just come and capitalize on the circle. Yes, he did score those 70 odd runs at a very brisk pace, nearly, giving Gujarat something to bowl at and something very decent to bowl at. But did they miss a trick or two by pushing him down the order and having someone like a Finch and McCullum open together?
Probably you can say that, it was a clutch game. They could have, stuck to their original plan of, the two openers, which is McCullum and Smith.
Correct.
Finch did open initially, but he hadn't been opening for the last 7 or 8 or 9 games probably. So I think going into a crunch match, I think they probably missed a trick, by bringing Smith down the order.
So it was plenty of tricks missed by Gujarat. So did RCB, but the one trick which they got right today was AB de Villiers, and that eventually turned out to be enough. Tomorrow it's at the Firozshah Kotla, where Sunrisers Hyderabad take on Kolkata Knight Riders in the eliminator. Gujarat have another chance to qualify for the final, and we could well see RCB Gujarat final again. But as the trend suggests, the team which occupies the second spot in the IPL points table at the end of the group stage has managed to win the IPL in the last 5 seasons. So will this be 6th? That remains to be seen. Till then, you keep watching the Dugout.